everyone! Today I'm going to be doing a Valentine's Day inspired tutorial. I'm normally not like a huge Valentine's Day person, but this year I've just been into it more than other years, and I just really wanted to like do things that are themed in pink. So I'm going to be showing you how I did the makeup that I'm wearing right now, and then also a Valentine's Day outfit that I put together that, you guessed it, is pink. All right, so let's get started. Let's get this show on the road. All right, I'm gonna start off with my eye makeup. So as usual, I'm using my NARS eye primer. This stuff is really just the best. So this is gonna help my eyeshadows stay on, and it also makes the colors more vibrant than if you were to just put it on your bare skin with nothing there. Now it's time for the Too Faced Peach palette. I have been loving this. I've been using it so much. I thought this palette would be perfect for a Valentine's Day tutorial because most of the colors skew a little bit more on the peachy pink side. And the first color I'm using is Luscious up here, which is like a pinky champagne color because I love me a pinky champagne. And I'm gonna put this all over my lids. It's really interesting to me that for so long, pink eyeshadow was kind of like this huge no-no, and then all of a sudden it's like a thing now. It's just interesting how trends change, and one day something can be just like the hugest no-no, and then several years later it's like the biggest trend. It's crazy. I am going to be using the color Pure in my crease, and this is a really warm kind of medium brown color. So I have a little bit on my crease brush, and then I'm just gonna work it in. And if you have trouble putting eye makeup in your crease, what I'll do sometimes is just look straight ahead and then stick my brush in there and move it back and forth. And that's kind of the easiest way to get the placement where you want it. To blend out the edge a little bit, I'm going to be using the color down here called Peaches and Cream. And I'm using a clean, fluffy brush to do that. Now I'm going to curl my lashes because, fun fact, I'm gonna try and put on some fake eyelashes, and I always get really nervous for that. I'm curling my eyelashes a little bit so they're lifted up because my lashes grow straight down, and I'm gonna put a little bit of mascara on them afterwards. Also, curling them kind of helps hold up the fake eyelashes as well too. I am going to be using a mascara that I've actually never used before. This is the Covergirl So Lashy. I decided to just give it a go. So this is me. Oh, it's the brown mascara. Brown is not what I'm going for today, so I'm gonna have to use Plumpify Waterproof it is. So I'm just putting a little bit of mascara on my lashes. I'm not like putting a ton on, just a little bit. It's time for me to attempt putting on the lashes. These are some of my favorites, and I got them when I was in London. I stocked up at Boots, and these are Fleur's eyelashes. I really love these because they're 3/4 length lashes. Because I'm not great at putting on false eyelashes, that makes it a little bit easier. I also like the doe-eyed effect where the outer lashes are thicker and kind of wing out a little bit. So I'm going to be putting these on. I'm just gonna start off by placing the lash just to make sure that it is the length that I want. Yep, looks perfect. I'm gonna take my adhesive and I'm going to put it on the eyelash. And I normally put little globs on both ends because that's where lashes tend to lift. And now I'm gonna try and put them on. I normally wait a few seconds so the glue becomes tacky too. Now that I have the lashes on, I like to come in with an eyeliner and just kind of fill in gaps. Eyeliner makes all the imperfections disappear. I'm using the Kat Von D tattoo liner in black. I'm just gonna get into all the nooks and crannies and create a line on my upper lash line. Now that my eye makeup is finished, I'm going to be using my Smashbox Photofinish Pore Minimizing Primer to prime my face. So I take about that much and then I focus it on the center of my face because that's where my pores are the largest and they like to soak up makeup and I don't want them to. I put the primer on and it solves everything. In the winter months though, I do go a little bit lighter because it can be kind of drying. Then I'm going to be using some tinted moisturizer and I'm going to be mixing the Mercier oil-free tinted moisturizer in the shade Ochre with the same tinted moisturizer but just in a different shade. This is Bisque. I have the two mixed together on my hands and then I'm just going to focus this again in the center of my face because it's typically where I want the most coverage. Beauty blender time. I'm just gonna blend this in. So you can see that I'm not putting that much on. I wouldn't wear tinted moisturizer every single day, but right now my skin is just going through this really, really dry spell. The tinted moisturizer just helps with hydrating my skin a little bit more. I got a brand new Chantecaille Camouflage Stylo. If you watched my 2016 favorites, then you recognize this as something that I really, really love. I am just going to put a little bit of this right in the corner of my eyes and then kind of brush it down because that's where I get the most darkness. And I love this because it's not cakey and it's super easy to apply and it doesn't dry out my under eye area. It blends so nicely when you just use your fingers. I'm using a different setting spray today. It is the Smashbox Photofinish Primer Water, and again, it's because my skin is just drier than usual. And I've also been using this when I haven't been wearing makeup and it just kind of hydrates my skin a little bit more. So I'm gonna spray it and set everything. Now I'm going to be using my bareMinerals foundation in the color Golden Beige. And normally I wear this on its own, but like I said, since my skin has been dry, I'm like layering it with the tinted moisturizer and the primer spray. I realized that I don't have the brush I normally use, which is the Beautiful Finish brush. So I'm gonna be using this one from Sephora instead. It's just like a big, dense, fluffy brush. So I am going to put a little bit of the foundation in the lid, swirl it around so it catches on the brush, and then tap off any excess. And then I just dust it across my face. And I really love the coverage that I get out of this foundation. And it doesn't leave a matte finish, but it doesn't make me shiny. I just like how it makes my skin look really healthy. I'm almost out of my eyebrow pencil. This is the Bobbi Brown Long Wear eyebrow pencil. I have very furry eyebrows right now because I'm currently growing them out. And my goal is 4 to 6 months of growing. So we're in the height of my awkward stage right now. So that being said, I'm gonna fill in my brows. They're like in their middle school phase, you know how that is just kind of awkward for most people? This is just an interesting personal experiment that I'm going through. Using some eyebrow gel. This is just the clear Anastasia eyebrow gel, which took me forever to find because it was sold out at every Sephora that I went to. So finally got some. Thank God. I can't pluck my eyebrows, don't take away my eyebrow gel. For blush, I'm going to be using my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit palette. I'm gonna go with the really pink one, Surreal Effect. So this color right here on my cheeks. I'm so happy that this palette came out because I was maybe a little bit too obsessed with the other one, and now I can just be obsessed with this one and it's something different. On my lips, I'm gonna do a little combo of the Milani lipstick in Matte Darling, which is a really pretty pink. I'm gonna put this one on first. And then because I don't want a totally matte color and I want a little bit of moisture, I'm going to be using the bareMinerals lip color in Love. How appropriate are these names? I love it. Get it? I love it! This is one of my favorites, by the way. I think this color is just so pretty in person and also on camera. Now my makeup is finished and I'm gonna go get changed and show you my outfit. BRB. Sticking with the pink theme, I am wearing a sweater that I've had for a couple years. It's from Vince. It's this light dusty pink color, and on its own, it's a really simple basic sweater, but paired with this pink fuzzy jacket that I got from Storitz, it just changes the entire look. And since the jacket is such a statement, I paired it with a pair of really simple high-waisted jeans. And then my shoes are actually a birthday present that I got for myself last year. They're my Rockstud flats and I love them. They just add a little bit of shine and sparkle to any outfit. For jewelry, I'm keeping it really simple with my Mejuri 1-bar choker. And this is from my collection that I did with Mejuri. And we just recently came out with silver pieces. So this is one of the pieces that is now available in silver and I love it. I think that it just makes the most simple, minimal statement. And since my birthday was just several days ago, we're doing a special 10% off discount code. All you have to do is use the code HBDIngrid. And that's my outfit. I think it's just a fun way to change up your normal routine of like basic sweater and jeans. All right, that is gonna be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. And if you would like to see my other Valentine's Day video, it's all about little ways that you can say I love you without spending that much money. I will link that down below if you would like to watch it. But until next time, I hope you all are having a wonderful day. Bye. Also, I'll just have you know, I have always wanted pink little dangly hearts, and now I have them, so I can check that box.